Good afternoon, family. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. The special live today, 360 degrees of everyday life. Are we living to the fullest? Part 2. Wait for some more people to come in. I'm going in on different things, but it's all going to be connected. So we're going to wait some more people to come in. So glad hope everybody's okay. Yeah. Wait for some more people to come through. Yeah. Hold on, friend. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Welcome, my brother Jaquan Thomas, Sir Drop TV. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. We can wait for some more people. Today, well, I'm gonna go. We're gonna tap in on quite a few things. It's gonna be different, but it's gonna connect. Trust me, it's going to connect. You know that it needs to be said. All right, so we're waiting for some more people to come through. Welcome, brothers, Jaquan Thomas. Thank you. Oh, you in the studio? Oh, you dropping the album or something? Dropping the CD, brother? All right, okay. Let us know something. All right. Yeah. Yeah. And then when y'all have time, wherever this live is on, just check out the first part of the same title. Got some good stuff on it. So we're waiting for some more people to come through. Hold on. Wait, some more people come through. Oh, everybody's doing all right. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the #1 grinder, Chef JT. Not just chefing in the kitchen, I be chefing up information. Respect my existence. Yeah, get into it. We'll get into some stuff today. If y'all can hear me, press 1, please. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Oh, the queen. How you doing? How you doing, queen? How you doing? Hi. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Check things. Yeah. Thanks for coming. And I know it's going to be some people are going to mention, oh, you're talking about religions. And I'm not talking about no religion. I'm talking about everyday degrees. All right? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. 120. You got to talk about some things. Oh, yeah. Some things to us as people that we got to get back to. You know, we need some more people to come through. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That's greatly appreciated. Usually I don't get 4 within the 6 minutes, but we need some more minutes. Real deal check. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like. Kim Jones. Yeah. Oh yeah. I did a first part to this too. I want y'all to check it out. 360 degrees of everyday life. All we live in is to the fullest. I did a part 1 to this too. You know, we're gonna talk about some things. You know. I'm glad you're here too. If you're new, real deal chick, please hit the subscribe button so whatever notifications I'll be doing it. You know, you'll be the first one. Also, I think Kim Jones, you subscribe me. I'm not sure, but if you're not, please hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Just trying to do my best, you know, to keep the truth, you know. Just trying to do my best. I appreciate that. Much love, much love. Now, while we waiting for some more people to come in, I did a special live yesterday about my late brother. I went to the ones who didn't know. I went to New York last Thursday. I came back yesterday, paid the family paid our last respects to our younger brother, and I got back yesterday. I did a live on that, so y'all can check that out too. And also I did a video this morning, you know, promote this live, so y'all got some stuff y'all can check out and everything. Great appreciate it. And drop comments too. Some of the lives I did in the past too, I post songs on it too. Check those out too. Put some comments on it. That'd be greatly appreciate. The one just came in. Then welcome to my channel. Underrated Darkness, the one and only, the underrated one, the #1 grinder, Chef JT. I'm not just chefing in the kitchen. I'll be chefing up information. Respect my existence. That's right. So we're gonna give and take 2 or 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna get this started. And I appreciate that took the time, you know, spend time with me on my channel. Greatly appreciate it. See, so no, I ain't do that. Beloved, thanks for coming, sweetie. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. See, did I post? Yeah, we're gonna yeah, we're gonna squeeze out about another minute and a half. Then we're gonna get this started. If y'all can hear me, press one, please. If y'all can hear me, press one, please. I'll be right back, fam. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Yes, please. You can share this. No problem, Kim Jones. You can share this. Thank you very much. You can share it. No problem. I got it. All right. Thanks for coming, She Stay Sleep. Very much appreciated. Salute to you. She Stay Sleep, the spoken truth for our people. I ain't saying no community no more because it's our people. That's what I'm going to do. But we're going to get in some things. We're going to get in some things that needs to be talked about. I'm going to touch in different things, but trust me, it's going to connect. Just work with me, it's going to connect. Okay, we're going to wait a few more seconds as we're going to get this going. Okay, all right. Okay, okay. Right now, be good. Again, welcome to my channel. The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder. I'm Chef JT, not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing up information. All right, respect my existence. Now, in these outlines, she was in the chat when I created the first part. Okay, and we ain't gonna talk about the religious part. We're gonna talk about everyday degrees. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to step it up more. Other aspects of humanity, but especially our people. And I want you to work with me on this, all right? I want you to really listen to what I'm saying, okay? Very important. It's very, very important. All right, now we're going to talk about different things, but it's always going to be just understand. It's always going to connect. Trust me, it's going to connect. Trust me, I promise you that. There's quite a few things in the past has worked for our people. I remember our people, we had manufacturers jobs. And we used to have two parent households, and some at times you had one parent household. But we work as one. And there are some people that we had alternative choices back then. You know, when I was coming from, you go to high school or even junior high school, you know, we had different trades. So there are some of our kids and our people, they was not equipped to go to college. You know, they even some that went to the service, they develop a trade, they come back and they have the trade. And we're seeing in these days, I said for the last 25 years, this system has took away them trades. And even like where some of our people got incarcerated, they developed trades and they come out and they still could provide for their family. And the family unit was there. And that is really missing. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong going to college. There's nothing wrong. I'm not saying that. But we have to develop other alternatives to make a living, to keep the family unit together, and to understand to build our own wealth. And these conversations, it's not happening. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so there's a problem that I see, even in my family. Now, it's going to rub some of the women off wrong, but I'm going to say it anyway. They are some, I'm not talking about John the chat, but they are, this oppressed system has made it easy for the woman. Not, and as a matter of fact, it's not for black women. They made it easy for other women, other nationalities to say, oh, you could do this better, you could do that better. And some of our women had adopted this selfish attitude, and they made it hard. And also you got some black men willing to adopt, that willing to go with the plan. It's not really stand up for their masculinity too. But see, there's a catch to this too. Our people has not benefited. And again, I'm going to salute the single mothers, and I'm going to salute the single fathers. And I know that there are people saying that, oh, there's no, some of our people is not there. They are people that's looking out for our people. There are people that's looking out for the young ones, but it's not being mentioned. So let me throw that out there, because it is. I see it. Yeah. Yeah, Kim Jones, right. And so I'm not going to on about when I came up and everything, but it was when I was coming up. I mean, I can say when I was coming up. I mean, I put it like this. When I was seeing, it was a joy that when a black woman see their man get up every day and work, and he helped pay the bills, he helped nourishing the kids, and he ran a hard day's work. Even the kids want to go to college. He helped with the mother, put the kids through college. To eat at the table, eating. That's part of the reason I create the fellowship lives. I want y'all to check that out in the past. And you see they did things together. Even the single mothers and the single fathers back then too. The family chipped in and helped. And the black man was well respected in the household, just as the black woman was well respected. And even there was at times the black man and the black woman was working too. And even you found, that's beautiful. Salute to your husband. It is, and it does work. Salute to you, Queen. And you see marriages had last for 50, 60, 70 years, even 30, 40 years. Because despite the trials, tribulations, they work through it. And they understand the family unit. And they interact with the kids, and the kids, they understood it, and they kept it going. And also our resources and our economics was staying in the community too. It wasn't all that much, but it's staying in that community so we can get more things done in our community. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because I was going to bring it up, Queen. We bless the food together. We hold hands together. The black men and the black women set the tone in the household. There's no bickering. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the mother say goes, or wherever the father say goes. That's beautiful. Keep it up. Shout out to you. Shout out to you and your husband, family unit. Tell the brother and the kids say hi from the underrated one. You know? See, these are the things that we don't like to talk about. And this is a true story right here. Queen Kim Jones. Salute to you. You even got what's blazing in sports. Salute to you, fam. Tell your son say hi. That's all right. That's all right. And also, you got a niece. Her husband been together for a lot of years. You hear what I'm saying? So we do have success stories. That's what's up. And we need to talk more about that. We gotta start having these alternative talking points, and we gotta turn those into plans and turn into reality. We gotta stop giving our people phantom ideas that is at the end it's not working. Now, I'm not saying that there are certain things out here that's not gonna be working. It's not working for our people, because it is. But if we want to get back for strong family unit and a strong financial, spirituality, cultural, and social, the grown-ups have to set the tone. And we have to deal with the everyday degrees of the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Again, I'm not talking about the religious part, I'm talking about the everyday life. We have to get back to these degrees. And we have to hold on to these degrees, and we have to build on these degrees eternally. We gotta stop let this oppress us and define who we are. There's nothing wrong that a child to learn a trade. There's nothing wrong with that. Now to work with hands, because even when I was going to high school, the other high schools, I remember like city jobs, they used to have programs in these high schools. See, I'm originally from New York, so I could talk like that, and I've seen it. And I know other parts of the country, but I'm talking for me originally from New York. I have friends that they took up a trade, and they didn't have to go to college. And some of them, they work for the city part-time, go to college. And then after that, the city, they pay for their schooling. And there are some come straight out from high school and start working. And then they'll find a nice young lady, or a nice young lady, or a nice young man, get married. Some of them put their kids to school, or they build a great family. And then at times they retire a nice pension. No, because we had alternative choices back then. We had to develop other choices for our kids. We had to develop other choices in being a grown too. Yeah. And so what we must have to do, it's sad to say this, we got to tell our kids about the truth of this oppressed society. We have to. It's a must, and we have to get back to things we used to do. Now, when we talk about this political part, how it goes hand in hand. Now, President Trump, I call Orange Crush 45. Y'all can hear me? Press 1, please. He talking about creating jobs for us as Black people. That was not their intent. Their intent is to use us as a status quo so we could be broke. To make sure that the economic wealth goes to other nationalities. See, they do not want to create no economic growth within our community, because they know if we do that, they know that we're going to succeed no matter what. Thank you. Anybody else, if you hear me, press 1. So we have to be careful of this political trap what they talking about because they not telling the truth. Yeah. Yeah, Kim, right. Facts. And so that's why I always say that we have to know. Thank you, real dear chick. I appreciate that. That's why I always say this. We better know what's going on in this political field because they are not talking about our agenda. They not. It seems like when it comes to our agenda, it's a right. Come on, I'm stating facts here. And at the same time, it caused division between the black man, the black woman, and the family unit. We're not getting good schooling for our kids. Now, there are some people going to debate that. We can debate that, no problem. But our culture is not being taught. Our heroes is not being taught. They want us to deal with what's in now. And I call this the microwave society. There it is. There it is, warming up. There it is. There's no originality no more. Now, what I'm saying right now, it even goes back then too, because things was happening back then too. Yes, it was. So I'm not going to jump on just to right now. It's happening back then too. Oh yeah. You even had black churches back then, which was, had social programs to help. The family went to church together. They eat together. They form programs together. The family unit was there. It was a must. I know I'm skipping over, but just work with me because it does connect. I did a live about Adam Clean Power. Check that out. Thank you. I appreciate you, Stacey. Appreciate that. And so, and I'm glad you hear Stacey does talk about stuff like that too. But at times when brothers bring up things like this, when we bring up stuff like that, it's always drama. It always, oh, you did this, oh, you did that, instead of sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror and to understand what you could do more. And when we have to understand that we cannot rely on the system, this oppressed system. When is the time where we're going to create our own? When is the time that we're going to see that black woman as part of the family unit? When are we going to see that the black man is a part of the family unit? When are we going to see our kids that we're going to help nurture them so they could be ready, so they could succeed? When are we going to take the time? Because some of us, we don't want to do it. I get it now. I see it. We don't want to put in the work. We don't want to put the right priorities for ourselves and even for the family unit. We don't want to take the time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. We had black, and then when we had black businesses back then, and even now, we don't even want to support it. My late mother, I love you, mommy. My late mother went back to school after my younger brother was born. That's the one passed away too. Got her own license to be a beauticianist. She was a beauticianist about over 25 years. She was always good doing hair, but she said, I want to do this. And you know, my late father supported. There was at times I used to get in the car. To go pick up. She was so tired. I let her kid say, oh, thank you, baby. And then plus Karen for my younger brother. My father was there all the time. I appreciate that. Thank you. No, I seen that. No. I see it works. I see it worked hand in hand. So it makes me the man who I am now. I believe in teamwork. But teamwork should not just work when it goes for the good times. It gotta work through the trials and tribulation. Because if we let this oppressed system keep on dividing us, ain't gonna be no more black family. Ain't gonna be none of us gonna fight for each other. That's good. That's all right. And that's good. Do things together. We have to learn to do things together too. I talk about politics and talk about things like that. I'm looking at my notes and everything. So, and domestic too. Man, we gotta learn to do things, help out the woman too. I'm multi. I know how to cook. I hang up curtains. I know how to make up beds and stuff. But I ain't gonna do that because you know that's a woman's job. Nah, what do you mean it's a woman's job? Ain't no such thing as a woman's job. You live by yourself, right? Come on. And so that's beautiful. And brothers, so we do have sisters that will support the black man, but we got to bring something to the table too, black man, and vice versa too. Because the way that some of us, the way that we trying to fit in to this system, it's not working. Instead of we progressing, we deprogressing. We going backwards. And whatever what Cam's talk about, he's talk about, or Chief Stacey talking about, or whatever's talking about, we gotta support that. Not just our dollars go to the, but I'm talking the blood, sweat, and tears. We gotta help, and we gotta develop our own vision. Develop your own vision for yourself and to your family, and plus, and at the end for our nation. So that means we got to find a way to bring those jobs back, bring those trade jobs back to our community, so our kids can have a shot. And I remember back in the days too that the Nation of Islam, when they used to have these contracts of different types of jobs, they used to go in the community and hire brothers and sisters, not just the Nation of Islam, but on the blocks. I seen that. I witnessed that. Make sure that the black man be part of the household, head of the household. Make sure that he protect the family, the household. So if the mother wants to stay home and nourishing the kids, that's her decision, and she could do that. And one thing too, before I continue, you gotta make time too. You know why the marriages was lasting a long time? Because the husband and the wife made sure they had time for themselves. You gotta go out on dates. You know, sometimes my late mother and my late father, when they used to take us out, do some clothes and stuff like that. They used to do what they used to do. They used to tell us go upstairs. So they do. They grab a bite to eat. Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it was a store, this restaurant in Wessons. Or they go to White Castle, and you just go out, hour and a half or two, sometimes 3 hours, so they can have time. So have some spice in a marriage or even a relationship. But I'm talking about marriage. And never go to bed angry. Cause see, I was married for 9.5 years, so I know a little something. I ain't expert nothing, but yeah, right. And I'm gonna put this out there too. When I was coming up to, I see some women was mopping up with their husband, and hitting on them. That is wrong, and it goes vice versa too. I need to throw that in too. And then we have to develop to more time as a family too. And the kids have to understand. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I hear that. And so you gotta develop that. And the kids have to understand, this is the routine and this is how it is. And trust and believe when they get older and everything, they look back, they miss those times. Man, I'm thinking about I miss those times now. My father was not really like a person like to go out at time, but he always said, let's go to White Castle. And the ones who clean up the house, you know what I'm saying, they turn, you get extra. And that's one of the few times in my life I see my late father used to be happy going to White Castle. My mom should be happy. You know, we don't do those things no more. We don't play board games where we used to together. Now you got the kids, and I don't want to play no board games. I don't want to be with the family. Crazy thing. When I was growing up, even I know in the chat too, that was not tolerated. That was not tolerated. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, Kim Jones. Okay, that's true. Well, I did a series of the elders and OGs. I did a series on that. You go and look for that in the channel wherever that finished and put a comment or two on that. I did a series on that. And the priorities was met. And there wasn't no talking back of nothing. And all I can say for me and the rest of my brothers and sisters too, we appreciate that. Read books together, act out, have fun, but at the same time, what it is like, when you was coming up, you a man and you're a woman. And what do you mean put on a skirt or something? No, you put on a skirt, put on some pants, and you act like a man. A woman, you act like a woman. And I appreciate that I'm a man. I appreciate that. Yeah, facts, fashions. So what we had to do, we got to get back at these degrees that I'm talking about. That is working. It works in the past. We have examples. We got to get back into those. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I'm talking about everyday life. Because we're losing it. And we have to understand to be cordial with each other too. If I have a problem with you, I should come to you. Listen, sister, I don't like what you're doing. Brother, I don't like what you're doing. Let's work it out. Or even one day better, brother. Brothers take care of brothers, sisters take care of sisters. No? Okay. And then at the same time too, that, and I know this is a delicate thing, but I'm gonna bring it up too. And I tell men, goes for men and women too. If you marry, when you want to get married, you gotta find out that, do you want to procreate? Because there are some men, there are some women, they don't want to procreate. They just want to be married and have careers and stuff. Now I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. So we gotta have those talks too. What's your vision? Are you willing to combine your vision with mine? We live together and stuff. There are certain rules that the husband and wife have to set together. These are the rules as we said. Whoever come in the house, that's how it goes. And even the kids too. But I'm talking about right now, outside. I'm talking about the ones coming inside. That the husband, hey man, I want no, I mean the wife, made these rules. You gotta abide. If you can't abide, you have to go. And it goes vice versa too. And dealing with each other has to be very, very vital. We have to we have to develop more sports events for our kids within our community. See, I used to play. See, I used to play basketball, so I had strong coaches that was it for our community, that talks about our history, that stand up being a man, stand up, be counted. Alan Crooks, what's good? What's good, homie? Thanks for coming, my brother. Salute to you. You know, and so no, they don't. They don't. And so we have to understand that their degrees goes to this. I'm talking about jobs, I'm talking about education, I'm talking about economics, talk about the family unit. Um, then we have to get back into our culture too. We have to ingrain of our kids our culture, the true culture for us as people. We have to take the time, let them learn about our scholars in the past. Now I'm talking about the true scholars, the true heroes, or whatever aspect of life it is. It could be entertainment, it could be um, political, it could be sports, whatever it is that's going to impact them. They need to know that part of that history, our history. They have to know that no matter if it's little or big, you are great. All-time greatest Malcolm X. Also, One of my greatest women is Lena Horne, Nina Simone, Della Reese, LaWanda Page. Now, people, who LaWanda Page? She is a long time coming. You know, the one played Esther on Sanford and Son. Now, before Sanford and Son, came in, before then they was best of friends. Before then, for over 30 years. See, at that time they called it the Chitlin Circuit. Definitely when you start off, no matter if you music or in entertainment, they call it Chitlin Circuit. Yeah, true, right, these true facts. And so, yeah, and that's how that's how it was. We look out for each other, you know. And your yes had to be yes, and your no had to be no. And your parents always tell you, they say, you know what, you think I'm mean you right now, but you're gonna understand. You won't thank me later, and it's so true. And so everything I'm saying so far goes hand in hand. But get back what I was saying. I mean to tell that we had to sit down with our kids and like some sad days. And we I say we'll sit down with our kids and we got and said like, I know the school getting a book report. We gotta get a book report to learn about our people. And what do we do? Respect for them. There is blueprints for us to succeed. And at the same time, I think it's a good idea that we should do a book report among the grown-ups. Why not? Oh, you don't have to be you don't have to be like a book reporter yet. You can start off, get a book, read about, and I'm talking about with the sisters about, because sometimes we gotta start get them to do things with the brothers and do their sisters. I'm saying ain't nothing wrong with that. We could do that, but we gotta learn to do things, interact with each other as the black men and black women. But I'm saying get a book that everybody agree on, and then they read it and you discuss it. You can eat it. You can eat while you sit at the table or sit around the table. And find solutions and find things so we can get back to make the family unit stronger and our nation stronger. Rely on the 360 degrees of everyday life. And we have to want to do these things, what I'm talking about before. If you know that person and our people struggling, get them a hand. Wherever it takes to make our nation stronger again. But we have to develop other ideas and other realities for our community. And also, like I said this yesterday, we have to care for some of our people that is on disability in our community too. We got to care for them too, because they can bring something to the table too. Oh, dang, King Jones. And I had Black Panthers live on my block in Brooklyn, New York. But I said that like in the past. But you know. Young, what's good? Thanks for coming, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Shout out to the LDP. I think I posted that, but I put it again. Now people say, what's the LDBC stands for? That stands for Lions Den Boxing or Basketball Community. Lions Den Boxing or Basketball Community. All right, that's what it stands for. And I get back to churches and understand. And I also see I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, so I'm talking as a spiritual aspect. I remember after the Kingdom Hall was born, there are some brothers and sisters came over. We ate and conversed together, and we discussed about other things too in moderation. The kids had to see that. But the parents and the grown-ups, we gotta set the tone. We have to set the tone. And the black man, the black woman, you have to want to come home too. Any arguments, anything. See, y'all black men, you're not to get a man home, And a man not to get that woman home too. yes, we do. Stop listening with the world. So you don't do this. You don't do that. No. I'm talking to the black man now, baby. I know that I said messed up things, but I just want to be right in everything. And you know what? And this is the kids need to understand this too. Sometimes the husband and the wife have to set time for themselves so they can talk things out. So that means the kids don't have to be involved in that either. The kids have to understand, you be as a kid, and we be as grown. We take care. So sometimes after work, you have to go each other take a dinner, and you got to talk things out, because it's not good to go home and go to bed angry. And the makeup part could be great. Keep the kids. That's what I'm talking about. The structure of the family. The kids know what time is to go to bed. That structure, And there's nothing wrong making up. There's nothing wrong to make sure, give them that reassurance to each other that y'all love each other. And there's nothing wrong to show. We got to bring that back. Bringing little things. There are some women. They don't even like flowers. They just want a candy bar. Or some they want nice dinner. There are some. I know my mom's. She loved how my father cooked. She always said, "Wow, your father cooked better." I said, "No, I don't know about that." So that's his way to making things up. Now, other things, or I just I heard some things. That's all. But you gotta do stuff like that. So we gotta find certain things what the husband like or whatever, and the wife like. It could be little things. And then you gotta make time for kids too. Kids, kid, we want to do this. Yeah. And that's a good point, Ken Jones, and also, hold on for 1 second. I'll be right back. Do not just stay right there. I'm back, family. I had to take that course on one of my sisters. But and also And we got to set the tone for our kids. You know, the kids telling the parents what to do. These are friends and stuff. Nah, we got to get back to the old school things. Yo, we gonna check these friends out. We gonna check these parents out. And then sometimes they feel hurt. They feel hurt, but they get over it. It cannot be, okay, you set the tone, I'm going to do this. You set the tone, I'm going to do this. No, it's too much dividedness. The black men and the black women have to learn to do things. We have to get better to learn to do things as a team. And then we have to get back to have that missing part too. You know, the black man, the black woman, you gotta have certain friends too that respect the family unit too. That's why the marriage ain't working too, because we have friends and even toxic. I mean, not toxic, and other family members don't respect the family unit. So they're always trying to break us up. So you gotta withstand in that. I give you case in point. Man, I make case point. I'm gonna say this. You know, us as men, we like to do sports. You know, and it's a misconception. Oh, we like just sports. That's not true. We like more than sports. But I'm gonna say we like, hang out, right? So, yeah, baby, you go hang out out here. And I'm staying out here, baby. You ain't stay in the house. You ain't go hang out with your friends. And then, your wife hang out with her friends and you hang with your friends. After that, about another 3 hours, what y'all gonna meet up? Y'all develop the mystery. You'll develop the missing. Right now you can text and like, yeah, okay, I miss you. You know what I'm saying? I know you do your thing. We've always said sometimes, I say, I bet you do. Gotta bring the mystery back in the missing that. Then, after you met with their friends and her friends, and black made up his friends, you go out and get something to eat. And you'll go home happy. Everybody serves its purpose. But at the same time, the household is running smooth. The household is happy. Kids are sleeping. You check on the kids together. If you go to church, you read a scripture together, or you read a magazine together. You play pillow fights. You know what I'm saying? And he said, baby, I love you. I appreciate you. Black woman, don't knock a black man down because he don't know how to do certain things. Support it. Same thing as a black man. Don't knock a black woman down. She don't know nothing. That's what this oppressed system is. I want to knock you down. We have to get back to develop other alternative things for our people. That's true. And we cannot let status get in the way of what we strive to do together. We got to stop it. Oh, this person know how to do. Oh, this I'm not going to be with this person because that person do not have the education or the foresight or spiritual eyes. Give me a break. Any of us could bring some to the table. Every little helps. And when we build together, we already proven when we build things together, we are powerful people, the black men and the black woman. We already proven that we resilient people. Okay, that's all right. That's good. I sick and tired of people. Oh, well, I ain't gonna deal with this person because and they not where I'm at. Well, it depends on the circumstances. I believe any black man, any black woman could bring something to the table, no matter what it is. Yeah, yeah. And I'm glad you brought that out, Eunice, and I'm glad you brought Kim Jong because I'm getting ready to touch on it too. Sometimes you have to go through pain, you know, but we got to stop when certain people go through pain. We cannot lead them out there like that. You got to help them wherever we can. The black man, the black woman, we got to help them. Got to stop saying that we're busy. We got to stop letting other people be in our ear. Got to help, no matter what it is, whatever it takes. Yeah. And you know what? And then sometimes when that person go through things, sometimes you look at the good things they do because let me tell you, there's no joke to go through trials and tribulations as a people. Y'all know that. You can tell that person, yo, you're doing a good job. And it's like, that person's not going to see it because they're in it. Sometimes that encouragement word, and we gotta. And you know what? I was talking to a brother this morning, and he brought out a good point. And your niece always outlined, Muhammad's the one said hi. And I was kicking it to him. He's an older brother. And he said, and he had a good point. He said, we do not know how to encourage. And you know what that you know what? He absolutely right. We don't know how to encourage each other. We don't know how to develop that authentic listening. No, it's not about you. It's about that person's hurting. That person don't want to hear, oh, if you would done this and such. Nobody don't want to hear that. Talking what they doing right now, that they standing and they fighting, encouraging and that, and be persistent. It's going to be all right, brother. It's going to be all right, sister. Even that person is their lowest moment. Gotta be there. Gotta be there. Gotta be there. And that's our problem too. That's why our family unit is broken too. Because we don't want to help each other. When I'm talking about the family unit, it's not. I'm talking about. I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Um, I'm talking about broadening out of the immediate family unit too. I always emphasize this when I say it again. We always want to help out the ones that we already have. Dealing with the suppressed system is no joke. If we let it run us, it would stifle us. It would choke us out. So what we need to do, we need to get back at this every day. See 360 degrees of everyday life. There's degrees goes with this. But we have to learn to save ourselves and understand there are a bigger picture within our nation. And we're going to be with each other thick and thin no matter what it is. But I'm saying we better know what political remnants. We better know the spirituality where we in. We better know the culture, and we better know the social. We better know those things, and we have to create other vehicles for our people, so our kids can have a shot. So us as a people could have a shot. Let's embrace getting married and stay together. No, it's not going to be sweet because the man and woman is different. So we got to embrace the difference it is, but we can love each other. Let's embrace for the black man and black woman to nurture their kids, to understand that they are the rock of the household. Let's talk about when your yes mean yes and your no mean no. And it goes with Romans 2 when I say this. Let's get back to learn more about our history, our true history. There are a lot of true examples and nuggets in our history that we can get some pointers of. Let's stop accepting this microwave mindset. It takes work, and you got to keep on working at it. And the benefits would be awesome. Let's get back into that. So the black man plays a big part. The black woman plays a big part in our kids. Because if we're not willing to help our kids, that means we fail. You know, suffer the losses of my late mother and my late younger brother. It broadens my perspective. And that's very important. Well, I'm gonna ask that, Eunice, is that now I ain't talking about this history that we're in right now, but we do have a rich history of us rising from unconditional climate and to strive to be better, to be great, not better, to be great. I'll be getting off in a few minutes. I hope they'll enjoy what I bring to the table. I hope. I just try to be what I can. I got you. And again, let's not let status destroy us, keep on destroying us. Let's understand that each of us play a role to restore our family unit and our nation. And we have to put our kids in certain things that we create so they can succeed and they could be well rounded, not of this microwave system of things. And us as, grown ups, we gotta succeed. I just want us to do better. Free? You said free from what? I don't know. I don't know since you asked that free. You know, and to also understand that the churches out here for our community is broken too. They do not want to be accountable. If you say you're going to help the community, you got to dig in deep and go where our community that is really hurting. And I'm talking about the ghetto. I'm talking about the less fortunate. And we should see that more. I don't want to see no mega churches. You just help out the biggest black churches in the nation around the world, while our people that is trying to succeed, they don't have a shot. I'm tired to see that. Because I will bang on the Christians who is not doing the work that they should. Gotta stop hearing what the other people in this oppressive, that they know good. And nah. And stop using, and I'm gonna say this, and stop using our less fortunate for a camera flick, like you're doing something. Or a sound bite. Stop it. If you wanna help, you don't need no cameras or sound bite. Just help. And respect their existence too. Just as you want them to respect yours. And stop talking down of other people that looks like you because they not doing what you want them to do. Had empathy. Be courteous. That's been missing from our people for a long time. And then when it happens to you, I'm talking to the Christians now. And then when it happens, some of you don't like that. Well, King Jones, I'm gonna say this. We don't have them. We don't have stores like that. And then you ask some of my people to come where you at and everything. I know they got by. They don't. It's some got to get. And again, what about the less fortunate? Are you willing to come to that part of the community to help, to build up? But so many Christians is not wanting to do that because they in the pockets of these politicians. Don't come where I'm at right now, and then I never seen you for years and years, and you're just going to use me like an asset. No. If you're going to be there, you be there. Hold on, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, fam. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm sorry. Congratulations. That's beautiful. Here goes my here goes my thing. If you want to support, pay my PayPal, also my Cash App. Also, I do have a super chat. If you don't have, if you cannot do it, it's okay. Press the like button. But here it is. If you want to donate, that'd be great. Appreciate it. And congratulations to you, Kim Jones. And but I'm very serious. We have to create more alternative economics for our people as it was in the past. We could take some from the past, yes we can. But we have to learn to do things together in the house too. Kids have to understand that too. Learn to sit at the table, have family barbecues, just the immediate family. We need to do things together. We gotta make time for family. That's very important. You're welcome. So, and I want to say this to the black man and black woman. If that man or that woman is willing, all about be part of family unit and overcome certain things, let it happen. No, but salute to you, Kim Jones, and salute to you, um, Queen, and these outlet. Salute to them. Salute to Island Crooks. Salute to Merv. Salute to LTPC. Island Crooks. Um, Salute to the retail chick. Thanks for coming. Because I'm going to end this in a few. Welcome back, beloved. Well, we got our whole work. We got a lot to do, but we can do it. You know. And I just hope that what I'm saying, and I'm talking about the ones that listen outside, that it could get something going again. No, I love our people. I really do. I do. But we gotta stop wanting to be for the system. That these policies do not have no well-being for us. And I feel it's worth fighting for our people to be together, the black men and the black women, the kids, and other grown-ups that is willing to fight for that. We gotta think of have more strength in relationships, more lasting. And we have to understand that this system has put some of our people that look like us to break it up. We have to understand that too. And we gotta learn to have empathy for whatever circumstances that we in. And compassion. We gotta stop being cold among each other. And we better know what's going on in a politic world. Better know in the educational world, jobs and economics. We better know. Like I said, all this is connected. Other 360 degrees of everyday life. Are we living it to the fullest? Or the next question is, are we willing when we develop our resources? Are we willing to serve the less fortunate so we could bring, so instead of they be the lost flock, they could bring part of our cultural flock? Are we willing to do that? So I'm gonna get off right now. I want to thank you so much to take the time to listen to the underrated one. And the ones that is new, subscribe to my channel. Put a comment. I would definitely subscribe back. I hear that. That's good. But I salute to all y'all. Because each and every one of y'all bring a lot to the table. And I want to thank you so much for being there to make the time to listen to the underrated one. And again, good afternoon to people, to my channel, the underrated darkness. If you want to donate, I got a PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Or if not, hit the like button. Doesn't cost you that. And put a comment or two on. So, what's this? And the last thing I'm going to say that let's keep on pushing. Let's try to do our best that all our people succeed. Now, there's going to be some that ain't gonna burn. That's all right. But majority of us, no matter what status we in, we have to succeed. Let's give ourselves a shot to build our own, no matter what level it is. Do what it takes. Yeah. Yeah, skill schools, that's what I'm saying. We gotta get back to have schools that have trades. And it goes with women too. They had trades, certain trades for women that and when our young women graduate, they went on to do great jobs too, even set up businesses too. And at the same time, when they get married, they bring something to the table that helps strengthen the family too. I ain't gonna leave that out too. Okay, so I want to thank y'all so much, and be safe out there. Travel in groups, please. Travel in groups, please, because it's crazy out there, and we have to instill that in our kids too. So I thank y'all so much. Until next time, be safe out there. Good afternoon, good evening. But this one is Ghost. Good evening, good afternoon, Ghost.